Do you know what? The one thing that I was expecting, whether or not it'd be the hit piece with the Prime videos.
Yeah.
But like if KSI, if he is watching this, double down on your energy drink. All right.
Yeah. So this is what I said. I love. I don't mind the Prime hydration. It's a bit too sweet for me. I told him this, but I feel like in America they love like that sweet flavor. But the energy drink is actually called.
Oh, it slaps.
I love.
Gets me pinging around the room as well, man.
Without slandering it, the hydration one's just a bit poo because it's not a hydration beverage. They got their electrolytes the wrong way around. But I don't understand, if you're working with two of the biggest creators in the world, you wouldn't have someone in there that understands how a hydration beverage works. But I know he's your boy, so that's it. I
watched your video on it. I'm sure he's probably seen it as well. So if you want to say anything to him, you're more than welcome to. Right. He doesn't take it personally.
We'll go down the lens. Just change your formula. You've already got the brand. You've already got the exposure. Change your sodium and potassium levels around. Dial down the sweetness a bit for the UK market. Make it less about Coke. Watch the video that Derek made. Tell Logan off for calling him a virgin. Because do you see this?
No. What
So, do you know More Plates, More Dates, Derek?
I've heard of him.
He's like the fucking smartest guy on YouTube, right? That any breakdown surrounding like any compound, any steroid, Liver King's dose, whatever. He's like a pharmacist.
Yeah.
But he's been a big boy. So anything goes down, he comments on it and you listen to him because he's the G. But then he critiqued the formulation of the hydration beverage, which is cool. Legit. But then Logan Paul called him a virgin. So he did a 2-hour 40 breakdown of why Prime is shit. But like he went in
2 hours 40.
2 hours 40.
That's fucking nuts.
That's crazy.
It's got hundreds of thousands of views. Have a little look, right? On YouTube. But
was he slandering it or was it more like constructive?
What's his name again? Sorry.
More Plates, More Dates.
More Plates.
Yeah, there you go. And then if you type in Prime,
I just saw the first thing was penile.
So you see
2 hours 40.
Logan Paul called me a virgin. How many views?
1.3 million.
Oh, wow.
It cooked.
The title, Logan Paul called me a virgin. My most comprehensive hydration dismantle ever.
Interesting.
Like, that's a hit piece.
Yeah.
But the energy one, everyone's crying about it being 200 milligrams. They've got a good defense. For kids, caffeine of that amount is an absolute no-go. But in Europe and Australia, it's about 110, 120. So they've actually put it out in lower amounts. Yeah. If they're getting a 200 milligram can here, it's been imported by a shop.
Why is the American version 200? And
they don't give a fuck over there.
200 milligrams. So the
reason for it?
The average human consumption for adults is about 400 milligrams. You can go up to. If you have a scoop of pre-workout, it's like 350.
Okay.
So like I do feel like they're getting inversely slammed for the energy one.
Yep.
Where like if they change the formulation, the hydration one, it's got legs. With the energy one, it's just an energy drink. The issue is people perceive their market as being mostly children or young people. But the thing people need to realize here, standing up for KSI, is that if you look at his audience, you look through the age groups, he's actually got a bigger audience over 20 than most fucking creators in the world. It's just not the majority of his audience. But when you've got fucking over 10 million subscribers, even if 2% of them were over 20, you could still bring out a beverage for the older cohort of people. People just kind of misinterpret it. Like if you want to go after KSI, go after the way he talks shit to Tommy Fury.
Yeah. Tough watch. I told him that one.
You've been in the DMs with him, like, bro, come on.
No, well, we got the group chat. He did like that stream the other day with Aiden
anime
Ross.
one?
Yeah. The anime video was funny as well. He just loves that. He loves being fucking weird. Like that's how he sells shit. Right?
Is it a bit satire?
A little bit, but he just knows that people are going to talk about it. Like he is a genius for this shit. Like that's not how he is when we're going for dinner and shit like that. That's not him. But he just knows how to get people talking.
He's not saying he can see John Cena at Hawksmoor.
No, yeah. Or what was the other? He knows Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, fuck me.
But with the Prime stuff, because I watched your video on the hydration drink, and I think you're right in the sense that surely now that they have the audience there, they've got the people there making small tweaks to these things. I mean, maybe we're just making it sound a lot easier than it is, but I mean, you're going through it with your own beverage now. But making those small tweaks to genuinely make it healthy or whatever it is, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then with the caffeine stuff on the energy drink, I drink the energy drinks all the time. I have some of the hydration stuff, but I more treat it instead of like a hydration drink, just like a drink that I need something that's sweet. I'll have a drink of that. But the energy drink genuinely is a good energy drink in terms of getting me fucking amped up to do something.
Pre-workout, something like that. Yeah, I think it's just like unnecessary critiques. You have a can of Monster that's like 160. There's more caffeine in Monster. And I know it's weird here that you've got to be of age to fucking buy it from Tesco's or whatever. But yeah, That they should double down on that, or maybe just put like a fucking over 18 sign on the front of the can.
Well, it is over in the UK. In order to buy an energy drink, in order to buy a Red Bull, you have to have
I've been ID'd.
People be ID'd. So I don't really get that that thing. But I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I do ask them to send me the 200 milligram one because that shit is.
When we got Cyber shoots and they'll have them, and I'm like,
have them there in the Cyber.
Crack that one open, pinging all around the room.
Yeah,
James, the pre-workout drinks. I watched your video on the Prime Energy, and there was a chemical that you said in a lot of the pre-workout that makes you itchy.
Beta-alanine.
Yeah, so I've had pre-workout, and that's the reason I hate it, because I think I tried the C4 as my first.
They've got it in the cans as well. The beta-alanine.
Yeah, and I hated the itchiness. Why does it do that?
I believe beta-alanine improves your performance, especially in like aerobic or anaerobic capacities. I can't remember off the top of my head. It has something to do to influence with like the pH balance of the muscle to stop it turning acidic. I think that could be, basically it helps you perform more. Matt Fraser, the guy who was like the fittest man on earth, he was on Rogan.
His documentary.
Yeah, and he said like beta-alanine, it's like his secret weapon, and like beta-alanine fucking went up. But yeah, so it's in there as an ingredient because it's very efficacious, it's very good. But some people like the itches. They're like going into the gym like,
yeah.
But it makes you feel like shit, especially if you're going to have a drink that's just to help you like edit something.